Welcome to the channel. My name is Douglas, and in today's video, I'm really excited to announce the release of my very first worship program pack for the Nord Piano 6. So if you've got this, whether it's your church or you, and you want some sounds that are going to give you a great starting point specifically for church, this pack is for you. In this video, I'm going to walk you through each one of the 12 sounds that come included with this pack, talk through some of the features that I've built into these, and I've really tailored these sounds. It's all built-in sounds from the Nord Piano 6, but what I've done is tailored them based off of my experience playing in a church band for years and playing on stage, tailored them to work well in a live situation as well as work well in that church environment. So before I demo you each of these 12 programs, you can get this program pack on my website, dsoundman.com. Throw a link in the description as well as the top comment. Let me start with the first one. This is the Perfect Pad Grand, and the pad is tied to a volume style expression pedal. So if you don't have one, you can go pick one up. I use a Yamaha FC7, Nord has them as well. And what this allows is me to fade that synth pad in and out as I'm playing with my foot, rather than needing to reach up and use the volume sliders. So let me play you a little bit of the Perfect Pad Grand, this first program. So what you heard in the second half of that was on layer B, I built a soft piano sound. So you can switch between the regular grand and the soft grand really easily by just tapping your A or your B layer within the piano section here. The synth is going to stay there regardless of how I'm switching. So listen to this as the regular, switching to the soft. No change in that synth pad, so you can switch your piano dynamics really easily from there. Now our second program is the Perfect Pad Felt. Same perfect synth pad sound, that nice modern synth pad sound, but with a felt piano that I've built with some of the effects and samples that we have here in the keyboard. So check this out. I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna keep the synth pad out and then fade that in. So really soft, really warm felt piano sound. Now, program number 3 is Perfect Pad Motion. So this is strictly a synth pad sound that's beautiful, and again, tied to that volume pedal. So I can start to fade this in. Has that modern kind of heavenly atmospheric sound to it. easy to fade that in and out if you have that volume style expression pedal, or you can just reach up and grab your faders on those layers. Now, program number 4 is that same perfect pad, but with a couple of different electric pianos. So on layer A, we have a regular electric piano. Can fade that synth pad in and out with my foot. And then on layer B, we have a softer variation of that electric piano sound. So even though there's 12 programs, between the way you can do the variations on some of these A and B layers, you actually have a little bit more than that. I try to make these programs as dynamic as possible, so you don't have to do as much switching between programs. You can play and change the dynamics of that sound while you're within the same program. Now, program number 5 is called the Natural Grand. What I tried to do with this program is use some of the samples and effects to build a piano sound that sounds just a little bit more intimate and natural sounding than your stock white grand sample. So check this out. Just a beautiful piano sound that sits really well in the mix. Now, program number 6 is a church felt. So this one's a really beautiful, intimate, but it has a bit of that cut through, some compression working here to really make that stand out. So it's perfect for those songs where maybe you have the acoustic guitar, some softer instruments, and then you need this soft dynamic piano that still cuts through. That one just has such a great feel to it. Now, program number 7 is called Church Grand. It's a little bit brighter than the other pianos we've heard so far, and it's gonna sit a little bit forward, cut through that mix a little bit better. Something where maybe you have hymns and this is going to be the primary instrument on that song. This is great for those types of situations. Again, a brighter piano that just sits forward in that mix. Then we have the Church EP. My goal with this sound was to have something that had a bit of bite and pop when you really played it. And And then something that also had some warmth, so as I play it really softly, being able to mix those two dynamics together is really nice as you're playing a song and you need those little riffs to stand out, but then you're just creating a bit of an underlying tone there. Now, program number 9 is Church Pad Grand. So this one, again, synth pad is tied into that volume style expression pedal. This pad sound is a little different than the other pad sound. Let me just play you a little bit of both of these. And let me switch back to the other one. So listen to the difference in these synth pad sounds. It's giving you two flavors. This synth pad on the perfect pad. Let me just play you that pad by itself. And then the pad by itself here. So again, two beautiful modern sounding synth pads for church. They just have a little bit of a different character to them. One has more of a bell quality to it, and then this one has more warmth to it. So again, we have the grand piano and the soft grand coupled with this church pad. To the soft. Now on program 10, we have that church pad coupled with the felt piano. Beautiful combination for those more intimate worship songs. Program 11 is that church pad just by itself. You might be asking yourself, do I need a Nord Stage 4 for church to get those beautiful pad sounds? The answer is no. As you heard, that is a beautiful synth pad sound. And then the last program, program 12, is a church EP. Again, two different variations. Kind of a regular and a soft, coupled with that church pad. And again, with each of those sounds with the synth pad, even on the full version, I'm able to bring that in and out with that volume style expression pedal. So I would really encourage you to pick up a volume style expression pedal, whether it's the Yamaha FC7, one of the Nord, they all work with the Nord Piano 6. So pick up one of those. It goes into the volume/control pedal input, and it just takes some of what we would need to go up and adjust faders for. We can just use our foot for that. It's amazing. So those are the 12 programs in this worship program pack, volume 1 for the Nord Piano 6. Really excited to get this into your hands. Again, if you just got the Nord Piano 6 or you're just trying to figure out some good sounds for it, it's going to be a great starting point for you. Again, you can find that on my website, dsoundman.com. Thanks for watching. Stay inspired and keep making that music.